Hello everybody, this is September, and I'm going to check in today from the Thunderwing and the PTS server. In this video, we're going to cover the prizes that I will be getting for my efforts in the 3rd anniversary event. What I'll be doing is opening 100 of those Mirage capsules here in this video. Additionally, I would like to show you some of the things that are coming up this Halloween season on the PTS server. All right, so the first thing here, I'm on the PTS server and I'm wearing a costume. You're probably wondering what the heck this is. Well, if you haven't seen it before, this is the Tomb-Bound Wraps costume, which I have actually dyed in orange, a creamsicle dye. The default color on these is a white, like, typical bandage color. But to get in the Halloween mood, I thought, hey, let's add some orange to it. And in case you're wondering, this costume, this actually has 2 versions. So if you open up your character panel here, you'll see the first version that I have been wearing and displaying here is the alternate version, which has like the bandage wrappings, as you can see here, around the head, the legs, the torso. And the first version, which is the original version, it has the same wrappings, but it is a vampire-esque cloak and hood, and then you can actually see the wrappings, but where the body parts would be is actually see-through. So as I alluded to earlier, these costumes, they can be dyed, so, get creative. I would also like to add that if you're curious about dyes and dyed colors and where you get them, I've actually done a video about that already, and I'll link that here in the video description. Okay, so moving on. Well, it's about time for the 3rd anniversary month to wrap up, and I've actually been saving all my coins to open them all at once. So I'm going to go ahead and pop over to the Thunderwing server here and take a look at these prizes. I'd also like to point out that I actually do have 3 accounts, and I have been doing my dailies. Most of them are the hourlies with my other 2 accounts, and I've just been opening those as I went. And I got to say that I haven't really found anything nice out of those 2 accounts. I had one character that actually received a Bound Dunes Blessing, and she also received 2 sealed dungeon weapons. The other account really didn't get squat. Nothing that I would really, nothing that's exciting at all to mention. So in total, I'm pretty sure that I've already opened over 100 of these things on those 2 accounts. And again, I haven't really found anything too great, so my hopes on these is not very high. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Mirage Isle, which I'm already here, and purchase 100 of these Mirage capsules in bulk. And so if you've been saving them up, this is probably the fastest way to cash them in quickly. Just visit the composition workbench, as you can see here. Go to the pet supplies. Why it's under pet supplies, I cannot tell you, but that's where they put it. So it's under pet supplies. And then here you can turn in your coins in multiples of 2, 20, and 200, which I will do now. Okay, so now that I have my coins, let's open these things up. All right, so I do have 100 of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and crack them open here. You should go pretty quick, so I don't think I'll need to speed this up too much. And I think I've got everything out of every stackable item. There's 2 honors. God, Adventure's Growstone. That's like a kick in the nads, isn't it? There's a Celestial Anchoring Charm, some more merit badges, a Divine Armor Anchoring, Gilda, more merit badges, Gilda Stars 3, good old Bound Cynthium, Secret Gift. I have those already, so one of those. Another Growstone, Abyssal Shard, Worker's Inspiration. What's that? 200 labor. Lucky Quicksilver, There's a resplendent armor scroll, more bound lucky or Quicksilver, Cynthium, Growstone, Companion Growstone, another Honor Pot, another Companion Growstone, Hereafter Stone, wow, more Hereafter Stone, Merit Badge, Companion Growstone, Adventurer's Growstone, Secret Gift, again, that's 2 of those, Warrior's Medals, another Loot Pot, Eco Fuel, Adventurer's Growstone, those suck, Companion's Growstone, mildly better, another Secret Gift, that's 3, 4, Merit Badge, Abyssal Shard, another bound armor scroll, more honor, just a regular armor regrade scroll, merit badge, more vocation. Oh, that's a big vocation pot. There's a celestial weapon anchoring, bound, lucid Cynthium, worker's inspiration, hereafter, adventure's growstone, a divine accessory shard. That's just a 1 piece, not the whole thing. More honor, warrior's medal, divine armor or weapon anchoring shard, more bound Cynthium, a bound accessory scroll, more Cynthium, another weapon divine shard, Gilda, bound Quicksilver, bound Cynthium, worker's inspiration, armor crystal, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's the that's for the unique set of the warrior's medal stuff. That's pretty good. Companion Growstone, 21 left. Another secret gift, that's 6 of those. Honor, vocation. Another secret gift, that's 7. Another one, 8. XP boost, yeah, I need that. Armor regrade scroll, bound hereafter stone, eco fuel, hereafter stones, 10 left. Another secret gift, more vocation, hereafter stones, more Cynthium, more Cynthium, more Cynthium, merit, workers, warrior's medals, armor scroll, and finally a warrior's medals. All in all, you can pretty much look here in this area here, 6 honor pots, 10 loot pots, 15 merit badges, 24 bound hereafters, 5 growstones, 10 warrior's medals, 1 celestial armor, 1 celestial divine anchoring shard, not the whole thing, 11 gildas, 42 tier 2 Cynthium, 2 abyssal shards, 5 worker spots. That's a total of 1,000. 2 resplendent scrolls, some more Cynthium, companion growstone, 4 eco fuel, 3 armor regrade scrolls, 1,500 vocation. That's 5 times 3 or 500 times 3. Celestial weapon, lucid Cynthium, a divine accessory, 2 divine weapon anchorings, a bound accessory scroll, and this is probably the best item, was the choice of, you know, your sleeves, your warrior medal sleeves. So I guess that's okay. But that was 100 of them, guys. Okay, so let us move on to what is coming up this week. The first thing that I want to point out is that there is a new quest from the commemorative event Daru. Those are located like Diamond Shores, Mirage Isle, and then Ostera, and I believe Marianople. Maybe it's 2 crowns. But either way, you should be familiar with the commemorative event Daru, and he has a new quest that, let's just call it Pumpkin Bashing. So for older players, you may be familiar with this type of event. You're allotted a small amount of time, and your job is to break as many boxes, or in this case, pumpkins, as possible in that time frame. This event looks like it's going to be 30 minutes of breaking. So this event seems to take place on the Mirage Isle Beach, and I'm going to be playing a video here in the background showing you what it's like. But what you'll need is a special weapon to break the pumpkins, and this is granted to you via the quest line from the Daru. And I'm really not sure what rewards that we're going to be getting, but I suspect that they'll be pretty much in the same vein or along the same line as the 3rd anniversary awards. So there'll be some really... I'm guessing there'll be some really nice prizes like Divine New Break Charms and possibly even the Ibnish Blessing Scrolls, which are used to make Aranor. But we'll really have to wait and see what the prizes are until Tryon releases that info. The next event looks like it's the return of the Hallowtide Festival, which takes place in both Two Crowns and Soulless Headland. Much like other events, you'll have some Halloween-themed quests that in the past involved riding a snail through a small track. There's also new achievements in the event panel that will award you extra coins for repeated completions. The big achievement reward is for participating in each one of the quests 5 times. And if you do this, you'll complete the Master Achievement, and you'll receive a special mount called the Candy-Fueled Vescargot, which is also a snail mount. This mount looks like it's going to be a reskin of the snail mounts in the past, but it should be pretty easily achievable by those who play on a daily basis. Finally, the rewards for the Hallowtide include multiple styles of the Goblin street lights. There's also a bunch of pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern lights. There's weapon skins, there's hat skins, there's spooky fences and gates. But the really big 2 prizes that I'm looking at here, based on the amount of the coins that are required to get them, is the Wind Wraith Pipe, which actually looks like it's going to be a house organ or house pipe organ. And then the other prize is the Bat Roost, which from what I can tell, this is a bed that you hang from upside down to get the sleep labor buff. Now, as you can read here in the description, it only grants you 100 labor, and there's actually better things that you can do, or better beds that will grant you 150, like the pumpkin capsule bed, the coffins, and there's probably a lot more that will grant you the better buff. But if you don't have a bed and you want to look upside down when you do it, there's the Bat Roost. One final thing that I do need to point out is, even if you're not happy with all these different prizes, and there's a lot of them here, you can actually turn in 30 of your tokens, and you can receive another pumpkin bashing broomstick, so you can continue to bash more pumpkins with your Hallowtide coin. Okay, so there's one final thing that I'd like to point out, and I found this here on the PTS. This is a eternal grade document called Todd's Document. This appears to be a new fishing quest related event or one-time deal, and that's really all I can really say at this point. I do need to point out that while the client on the PTS is updated to the new version of Archeage, the events and quests cannot be started until a certain time or date or both. So while we do have the new stuff and we can see the new stuff, I can't give you any walkthroughs or specific locations or anything like that, because the events just have not started even on the PTS. But hey, if you're a fisherman, this looks like it might be something up your alley. Well, that is it for today. I hope you have found this video both helpful and informative. Please remember to like and subscribe on your way out. I also want to point out that I do a Twitch live stream every Friday afternoon, and if you actually watch my last Friday's stream, you will know most of the stuff already. You can further support my efforts to bring you more Archeage content by following me on Twitch, Twitter, as well as Patreon. And as of this week, my personal Discord channel is going public. So all those links will be in the video description. And until next time, this is September saying, be well.